Yo, good day, my people. Salute to now game out, easy. But thank you for your support so far. I have to commend you people on that. The work is showing. Appreciate. So we are back on what we know how to do again. And matters arising, the topic of today is what we talk about election at the color. Election by the color. As you can see, Valentine is over. Now we are talking about what? Election. And being it that this election is something that everybody is now waiting for, I would also like, as a teacher, to use this period to plead to each and every one of you out there. Make sure you give your best by going out to vote whosoever your spirit needs you to do what? To vote for. And the truth must be told, if you didn't vote, whatever that comes out as a result, don't complain, because even your God will judge you. Why? Because your vote did not count. Thank you. And coming from another perspective, it is a high time we begin to talk or debate, if not teach, about this political mission, or we begin to talk about politicians. Listen and listen very attentively. All these men you are seeing, they are best of friends, best of brothers, best of colleagues. Sometimes I will just be watching the way things are going. People will talk about party this, party that, APC, Labour Party, PD. Listen and listen very attentively. When we talk about politics, keep party aside. Because if party has an effect, they will not be deflecting anyhow. Yes. You see somebody in PDP today or APC, tomorrow you see him in Labour Party. You see someone in Labour Party, tomorrow you see him in APC. That is indirectly telling you that party has nothing to play. There is another thing important which we're supposed to be talking about, not even party. Yes, and as a teacher, don't expect me to tell you vote this person, vote this person, vote. No, in as much as all the whole contenders are indigenous sons of this land, they are qualified to do what? To lead. Yes, but what we should be talking about is the personality. The personality that can take the nation to its what? To its destination. When God wanted to move Israelites, he watched and said, no, Moses is the man. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm not talking about party now. I'm not talking about anybody per se. I'm talking about personality. So if you are thinking about how this country will move forward, you first of all think the personality that has what it takes to carry it to the destination. Yes. Because when you are talking about party is not personality. Party is just a name given to a group, and that name is called by people. So when we talk about leaders, you talk about personalities that has the quality it takes. And listen, that you're a politician contesting for a position that you fail doesn't mean that you're not qualified. Please, I want to place this as an apology. That you lose election doesn't mean you are not qualified. It simply means that it's not yet your time or it's not your time. Because life is all about time and turn. So let us not be getting that mistake there that when you lose, the people hate you. That is why they didn't vote you. No. Let it not be taking it that when you lose, you begin to raise crisis because you fail. No. Understand it that it's not your turn or your time. We are still who we are. What we are talking about is the peaceful and how the country will be what? Moving forward. How will the country will be going well? And don't forget, no matter how we all talk about this election, don't forget about the spiritual side. Because sometimes even good men that are voting to power, the seat of the position can also change them. You see, these are some certain things that people don't even think about. But thinking of it or vividly reasoning into it in total, you get to understand that sometimes good people might even be voted into position, but the seat will corrupt them. The seat will change them. The seat will do what? Will change their mindset, if not the good plans they have for the nation. Yes. So it's high time we begin to understand all this one after the other. When you talk about the spiritual side, you talk about the physical side, you talk about the quality, then you bear God of man of the moment. Because every moment have men who owns it. Every time has people who owns it. Every program has people who owns it. Every program is not given to everybody. Every time doesn't owned by everybody. There is no term that everybody reigns equally. No. There are people picked out for a particular time. So I think what we should be calling and begging God this time around is to give us man of the moment, the right person, the man that can carry us to the promised land at the moment. That doesn't mean that others are not qualified, no. That doesn't mean that others are not good, no. In as much as you are out, a party bring you out, you are good, you are qualified. But another thing to be viewed into is man of the moment. Whose time is this? Who have God picked? That's what we should be talking about. And don't forget that you prayed. Have it at the back of your mind that INEC will not count your prayers. That's another thing we have to view into. INEC will not count your prayers. So after praying, making prayers, go out and vote, because it's your vote that INEC will count. And let me tell you, this election, mind your words. Know why you are out there. Vote, cast your vote and go back to your house. Mind your words. Know what you talk. Know what you speak. Know the way. Control your mouth. Yes, control your words. Don't just go there after casting your vote and begin to talk another thing. Once you are done with your vote, go back to your house. Once you are done with your vote, mind your words. Mind what you talk. Yes. To avoid unbearable. To avoid other things. Mind your words. Know why you are there. Go out and make sure your vote counts, because this country will not suddenly become good. No, good cometh from some people and good start from somewhere. Yes, so let's try to understand it this way. Election is fast approaching. Keep your PVC ready. That is your right as a citizen. At the day of election, go to your own polling unit. Cast your vote. I repeat, mind your words. Be careful of what you will say that day. Be careful of what you will be parading that day. Be careful of the way you talk that day. I come again. Nobody, you don't condemn anybody. Don't say this one is good, this one is no good, this one is bad, this one is... No, vote whosoever that your spirit needs you to vote and go back to your house. Don't harm anybody just because they don't support who you are supporting. No. That people don't support who you are supporting shouldn't be a reason why you should hate on them. No, understand that this is a game of democracy. This is a game whereby you do what your choice is. This is a game where you have the right to vote whosoever you want. But being it that you have a choice of who to vote doesn't make the other person a bad person. Just try to understand that it's a choice you make. So follow your choice, cast your vote, go home. Follow your choice, cast your vote, don't condemn anybody. Watch your words, be wise. I repeat, as a teacher, I repeat, I come again, be wise. Cast your vote and go back to your house. Don't condemn anybody. Pray that even that person, which is your choice, that if at the end he wins, that God will help him so that the seat will not change him. Because even that person, you made your choice, you are not even sure if that person will also maintain who he is when he gets to the seat. I've seen a lot of men, even people that God picked, they still get there and choose otherwise. Example, we have people like Saul. Yes, he was anointed by Samuel, but what happened? That's what I'm talking about. So it's a high time to understand the physical side and the spiritual side. We try to balance things, to avoid and to stop some certain things which has been happening. So when you come across this video, share. You might not know who it will help. Please, I am still pleading. At the day of election, mind your words. Before I go, let me still remind you that your vote is your right. Your PVC is your right. Don't allow anybody, for any reason, to buy your rights up with what? Money. You know what happened to Esau and Jacob? Don't sell it. I repeat, don't sell it. If you sell your vote, it's as the same way you have sold your future. And if you sell your own, whatever you see in the future, you have eaten your future yesterday. Don't sell your vote. Your vote is your right. Is your right is your future.